Shoshie can enter my world. Watch your clothes, and when I'm through, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world. Watch your clothes, and when I'm through, why not have it go? We paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. Turn on, tune in, hear what I say. Watch real closely, enjoy your stay. You'll see me painting from up above, and if you like it, give it mad love. Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world. Watch your clothes, and when I'm through, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world. Watch your clothes, and when I'm through, why not have it go? We paint miniatures. 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 We paint miniatures.
Hello, it's Shoshie from Shoshie's Magnificent Minis, and yes, I am by myself tonight. My lovely husband Mike is out celebrating Pi Day at the makerspace that he volunteers at, and so yay, I'm so glad that everybody's here to keep me company today. So I have good news and bad news. The good news is I'm streaming tonight, so yay, you get to see me. And the bad news is that it's probably gonna be until after Adepticon that you're gonna see me again, because I need to finish moving. I need to cram some commissions majorly. So yay, I want to thank Steve, AMA Texas, for that subscribe. Thank you so much. Been how many months was it? Let me see. 6 months in a row. That's half a year. Tier 1 sub. And I also want to thank John KN_M for following. Thank you guys so much, both of you. Yay, good morning, Amberden. Is it more? It's like early in the morning, isn't it, for you? Because it's like 2 a.m.? Crazy. Whippoorwill Games, we need to strap you with a wireless transmitter and 1,000,000 cameras. You know, I would love to stream during Adepticon, and I've always tried to give my like vicarious experience. It's really hard. Adepticon is the stream that the con that that's my work con. Like, I am all over the place. Even my friends have trouble seeing me at Adepticon because I'm everywhere. So, but I'm super, super psyched about it. How's the packing going, Amberton? Let's see. Today, Sophia and I cleaned out the last of my studio that's upstairs. We took a bunch of stuff from her room. It's going really well. I mean, I think obviously you'd always want to be further along than you are. So, but it's nice to have a couple rooms like seriously done. I think tonight, after I get off stream, I'm gonna go clean out my bedroom closet. I think I cleaned most of it out. Took a whole bunch of stuff to Goodwill. We're having a massive sale the Saturday after we get back from Adepticon. So I'm gonna like just have this crazy sale and post it on Facebook and stuff, so people will be able to come and I have so much art supplies for sale. Oh, that reminds me. Let's do a really fun giveaway. This is okay. I made a what would you call it? Like a loot crate type of thing. Oh, that's trademarked. Not a loot crate. We'll call it a surprise box. Okay, maybe something like that. I have a box upstairs. I will go get it. I'm gonna show you guys some of the things in it, but the rest is a surprise. It's just seriously some kind of cool, kind of weird, kind of like okay, but stuff that I collected from my studio that any miniature painter, miniature collector, or anything might dig. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get it. Okay, so if this goes to somebody in the US, we're going to give this away tonight. I think that would be kind of fun. If this goes to somebody in the US, I'm going to put it in a priority box because it's going to be a lot cheaper probably than if I ship it this way. If I ship this overseas, I just need whoever's going to win it to help me pay for postage. Trust me, it's worth it. Let's see. Well, first thing in the bag is a really cool Star Wars bag. What else have I got? Let's see. Oh, hey, there's some painted minis in here. Check this out. Hold on. I got a flip cams. This is from Bushido. He's actually pretty much done. I didn't put a ton of detail on him, but he's really cool. So those Bushido minis in there. Yes. Yeah. Swag. That's it. Swag. Loot box. So that's in the box. What else? See, like some of this stuff, like this is a primed Wild West Exodus mini. It's all zenithal primed and ready to paint. All you gotta do is paint it. So that's pretty cool. What else? I might not be able to send this overseas, but this is some Vallejo surface primer. This may or may not be any good anymore. I know Vallejo goes bad after a while. So, but it seems like you guys are excited anyway. That guy would make a great Inquisitor. Oh, heck yeah. Definitely. He'd make a good Inquisitor for Pathfinder. There might actually be an Inquisitor for Pathfinder in here. Alright, what else is in here? Oh, Star Wars patch. Look at that. Nice glow in the dark sew on iron on Star Wars patch. See, there's cool stuff in here. This is neat. You like this. A partially painted bust. This is Kirill's bust. I got this at Kirill's workshop, and you'll be able to see how we. Oh, you know what? He may have even done. I might have to keep this. There's a little free hand on it on the thing and little scratches. Actually, yeah, this is Kirill. So actually, I will keep this in the box. So whoever gets this, they get a little bit of Kirill Kanaiev's work. That would be so cool. What else? I got this at a workshop that I was at. It's partially painted. I was learning how to paint whites. This is some kind of Warhammer figure. He's kind of cool. Oh, a template for War Machine. It's a War Machine. What do you call this? AOE template. There's some crazy stuff in. Some of this is not put together all the way. This is, he needs to get glued together, but this is a Infinity figure that I took Alfonso Hill, not Alfonso. It's Angel Giraldes, a masterclass airbrush, and as you can see, I am not a masterclass at airbrush, so this did not survive too much. It's funny because Angel was like, Shoshie, my advice to you is you practice the airbrush, circle, dot, and line. So, hi, Razar. So that's another model that is in here. That's a nice model. You can strip it and do whatever you want. This is one of those WizKids models. They're already primed and ready to go. There's a bunch of those in here actually. You can use these for your D&D games. There's, like I said, there's a bunch of those in here. What's this one? This looks like another WizKids model. It's like a werewolf dude. Yep, that's another WizKids model. Are we having fun? Get to see the Shoshie loot box. It's like I said, there's going to be painted stuff. There's going to be half painted stuff. Oh, here's a painted model. This is cool. Oh, I might want to need to keep this for Mike. Actually, he's not used it in years. This guy is like a Pathfinder type character with cat hair even. You even get some cat hair. Let's see. Oh, here's something rare. If you guys ever played Super Dungeon Explorer, this is one of the rare metal models that they had. They were promo pieces when they first came out with the game, and I got a few of the. I got like it was like the druid, the elf druid, I think, and this chest. So that's rare from Super Dungeon Explorer. Here's another model. She's a little dwarf. She's sort of painted. You probably just have to finish up her base a little bit and stick her on an actual base. This is a Bones model that I painted, and it looks like she's got some chipping on her cloak. Oh, check this out. This is one of the WizKids models. It's a blink dog, and they had quite a few of these clear resin things, so he's blinking. That's kind of cool. Oh, let's see what else. There's actually a one of those self-healing mats in here. There's this. I always thought I was going to use this, and I never have, but I thought it would be cool to use for bases and stuff. It's like dollhouse, like tile, dollhouse wallpaper or tile. But you know what, even if you don't use it actually on a base, it would be pretty cool to use as a reference for marble. Better than your airbrushing, doing even to even know where my airbrushes are hiding. somewhere there's an open box with a new compressor. Oh my gosh, Averdy, you should try it. I did that same thing one time, and I regret it now because I've finally gotten used to the airbrush. But dig it out. You know, you can't hurt it by trying it. Okay. You can always fix it if you do hurt it. Let's see. This model, I'm gonna glue this back together before I stick this in here. This was one of my first Pathfinder characters, and this was before I started painting professionally. So this was like, to date, at the time, this was the best model I'd ever done. And she was a, what was the name of those Pathfinder angelic types? They're the opposite of tieflings. So she was one of those. I don't remember what they're called. Hey, Lamunas, how's it going? And Andy the Painter is pumped for Nova. I'm going to be taking one of my classes. Awesome. That is awesome. Yes. Here is, let's see. Oh. There's a few of these in here. This is a plaster. Oh gosh, I'm trying to remember the name. Hertz blocks. And there's a bunch of those types of things in there. Those are great for different stuff. There's a War Machine figure. That's a Crix model. Is that War Machine? Yeah, Crix is War Machine. There's an Infinity model in here, guys. This girl is in here. The one with the bike. She's pretty dang cool. Remember that chest? Look at that. There's a painted one. I need to fix that base. Some of the, you know what? I will touch up some of this stuff before I send it to anybody. Like I said, loot box, bag of surprise. There's more stuff in here. You'll just have to trust me. It's all pretty cool. There's a lot more unpainted stuff at the bottom. So, we will send that to somebody today. We will just probably do a keyword raffle because I honestly don't know if it matters who gets it, really. I mean, unless you guys are super hyped and you think that only people who've been watching the show should have a better chance at it. There's the Star Wars bag and the Star Wars patch. Yeah. That's fun stuff. AoE. Yeah, I got completely out of War Machine Hordes because I'm deep in Kingdom Death. Yeah, the bike comes with the girl. Yes, it's Penthesila? I think that's how I say her name. Tell me if I pronounced her name right. It does start with a P. She was a bootleg character, whatever that means. Intro to Scenic Bases. Yeah, you'll be there. You'll be teaching also. Awesome. Yeah, the Scenic Bases are fun. Let me see. I've got one. So this is what we did in my scene. Oh, look at the cat hair. Holy cow. Yeah. This is one of those, pardon my dust. There was a lot. The cats ate the branches off my tree. But this is one of the Scenic Bases we made. Let me see if I can back a little bit. No. And we made this in one of the classes that I taught, and everybody's looked a little different. That's one of the fun things about the Intro to Scenic Bases class. And you do get a mini, you get to keep the base, you get to keep everything, but it's sort of like a sandbox type class where you get a whole bunch of materials and we all work together in kind of a collaborative and creative team sort of thing. Andy says intro to airbrushing and the airbrushing practical with the white metal games. Nice. Dab says I'll be up on this site leading up for sure. Just working through it on Instagram now. Okay. Oh, you're talking to Annalise. That's what I get. All right, so we're looking at Aruh'Ka. I wanted to point out that this is 100% inspired from the box art by Julio Cabos. This is his box art. And so I got Got the front pretty dang close. Julio said that I did a nice job. That was like a really awesome compliment from him. And on the back, the reason why I feel like it's okay to copy his box art is there is a color chart back here that tells all the colors that he used for this. And so, yeah, that's my goal, is to get this hopefully close to being done tonight. So I better quit jabbering. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna finish this bracelet, and then I'm gonna go on to the staff. So let's see. You're looking forward to upping your basing game and meeting some other artists. Awesome, me too. I'm so psyched about this Nova and meeting all the people there. Thank you, Andy. Flesh tones are fantastic. Open the giveaway before you start painting. That's a great idea. Amberden, I need to give you 5 points because that's a good idea. I will gift you 5 points for my good idea. You're a good idea to me. Oh. Did I say shipper? Shippay, thanks so much for following. All right, I'm gonna go open the giveaway so people can start that. We're just gonna do it via keyword raffle, so that way you only need to enter once. Okay, the raffle is open. Type gimme loot to enter. All you gotta do is type gimme loot. There's no exclamation points or anything, just type the word. Gimme loot, gimme loot, gimme loot. Hey, marker painting. We are not in the new place yet. We're still in the same place, but we are, well, we're in it. We're just not set up. So we are in it, but we're just kind of still making our way, making boxes, you know, taking them over there. Everybody's entering. So once you enter, you don't have to enter again. You're entered. But we're going to run this. We're going to run this through the end of the stream. That way, if some of you guys have to go to bed, like Amberden, this is probably why he wanted me to run this raffle right now. You can, because you can still win. Just remember, if you are from outside the US, I need you to help me pay for shipping. So, did I ever show you the monk again? I did not. And Lamunas, let me think. Where is it? Let me go. You want me? You want to see the monk? Face doesn't matter. Yeah, just give me loot. You guys want to see the monk? It's upstairs. I can go get it. Shoshie, are you gonna? Yeah, we're probably gonna have green screen in the new setup. At least partially, just to cover the window, because there's a window back there that you guys you're not going to care about. You want to see my final on the base? All right, I'll go get it. I'll go get it. Okay, so let me switch screens because I don't think you're going to be able to see this under my camera well. It's still not going to be easy to see. Okay. So there he is. Super well. Let me see here. Is that better? I'll put him under the cam in a minute here. Did the music die? Tell me if the music died, because it's possible that it did. It's possible I stepped on something. Okay, watch. I'm not gonna win. Don't worry about that. I will not win. Better? Can you see that? Sorry for bumping the mic. There we go. There's still like a couple things I need to fix on him. He's been in the closet right now because I don't want Bear to eat this grass. So, Twitch has been acting funny all day. So I guess if you guys are having any problems with Twitch, just refresh or something. Maybe it'll work better. Speaking of cats, I'm going to go put this back in the closet because I do not want to risk anything happening to it while we're streaming. So bear with me again. All right. I'm gonna adjust everything back. Tell me when you can. Okay. Oh. Okay, you've still got. Yeah, good. The base really came together. It looks awesome with them on it. Thank you. Yeah. What does it say? The raffle for the ARD case. Okay, guys. I apologize. I must have... It's not an ARD case. It's the loot that we just showed you guys. The ARD case is long gone. Did the shaman need much assembly? Yeah. This book was a piece. Each one of her... sorry, she had the bottom of her legs. So, like, this whole half of her body was a piece. Her torso was a piece. Both arms were a piece. The headdress was a piece. I think this knife was a piece. She had a good amount of pieces, but you know, nothing too difficult, really. Yeah, nothing crazy. We did not sub-assemble her. We just... Cats are going nuts today. We did not sub-assemble her. We just put her together, and I just sprayed, you know, primed her and everything. All right, let's paint. I'm set. So I need the purples that I was looking for. So we use a little bit of this blood red. Ah. Ibalinga, is that how I say? Pibalinga? Thank you so much for following. Welcome. I'm sorry for the late start here. I need to find a blue. Hold on. Okay, I think I'm going to use this blue. Amaranth blue? Yes. That's it, actually. Scale 75 30. That's close enough. Let me see. Ah. This will be good, this purple. Let's see, I took almost the past year, so what am I planning for next year for Adepticon? Okay, so the reason why this piece took me so long, the monk took me so long, is I started it back in 2016, right before the, you know, right in the fall, when Adepticon was starting. Or not, well, it hasn't, when the registration opened in 2016. And my dad passed away in November of 2016 at the very end. And I couldn't enter the contest. I could not have dealt with it if I had had one more loss. And so I just decided to put that piece on hold. And I was able to get myself to do it again and work on it again by saying, you know, like, this will be the piece that I will complete the next time I compete at Adepticon. So I gave myself that whole year and I worked on it and I feel really good about it. Like, even if it won't get in. I just don't think it'll get in. I know where every single mistake is and every judge will find it. But the point is that this piece doesn't matter if it wins anything because I already won because I completed it. And I know that my dad would be proud of me, so that makes me happy. Scale75 followed through in their promise during the Kickstarter to make some stuff available to backers at a discount. I have no idea. Amberden, that's all Scale75 Europe. If you back their Kickstarter, you would contact them through Kickstarter. So unfortunately, I don't know much about that, so... Signed up for one of my painting classes. Awesome. Yes. You missed what happened to my daughter's car and the garage door. Nothing happened to the garage door. The car ended up, she backed into Mike's car. So the grill on that car ended up getting a little damaged, but we got it fixed and it's fine now. So no biggie. All right. I'm ready. I keep saying that, don't I? I'm going to add a little bit of red to that purple. This is the blood red. It's funny because I was painting this character and this whole thing here is actually purple with the red glaze. It's not actually red. Or it's not actually, there is not actually a Scale75 purple that color. So, that was interesting to learn. Okay, that makes sense. He's an awesome piece. I think you did an excellent job. Thank you. All right. I'll just take a little bit of this red. Oh, there we go. And I need a little bit of this blue too. So it was like a blue mixed with a red to get that color. There we go. Okay. Now, this, yeah, that's it. That looks, There we go. That looks nice. Oh no! Did you guys see what I just did? But luckily I caught it before it dried. Just got a little drop of red in her eye. Luckily she's okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and paint this bracelet with that purpley color. I'm actually missing a purple color. I'm patiently waiting for the Scale75 backer kit. Yeah, I bet. This blue. Maybe that's Brain Eater. Yeah, this is Brain Eater Azure. This is the color I was looking for. Scale75 12. Yes! I knew I was missing. Look at this purple. Isn't that gorgeous? That's the purple I was looking for. One of the nice things about this kit is that it comes with a color chart. So what's everybody doing this week? I know what I'm doing. I'm going to be moving. And like I said, this is the last stream that I will be doing probably till after Adepticon. I might do actually Flickster and Lathius and Electric Eve. They're all coming over from the UK. So we might do like, I might make some videos and upload them. It's probably the closest I can do, guys. Would you guys like that if I made some videos and I uploaded them? Because like I said, that might be the best that I can do while we're streaming. Because I don't have, like, Flick's going to have all this crazy equipment and stuff. He's such a techie. There's no way I'll be able to do that. That would be cool. Nice. Just got the Azure in your Scale75 order. Awesome. Half damage. What all did you get? There we go. This Azure is very pretty. Go ahead and paint all of that strap back there. If you ever get a chance and you really want to like kind of level yourself without having somebody around, I do recommend copying box art, especially like Scale75. One of the things I really like about them is especially their chibis. Their chibis all have like a little painting guide as well as a color chart. I'm pumping up the color on this. This is a little blue and I'm giving it a little extra purple. There we go. Aruh'Ka. Sophie and I went over to the new house today, and there's a couple lakes nearby, and we went walking around the lakes. I can't wait because I think it's going to be really nice to live over there. Got the peanut butter, the Azure, Garnet Alchemy, Intense Wood, Decay Black, the black and white box set. You wanted to try a little of everything. That's a really good idea. And half damage, if you end up liking it, I highly recommend that you, I'm going to be off cam for just a second. I got to paint some bits that don't need to be on cam right now, as per terms of service. You end up liking any of those and you think that you want to get the full set, I recommend that you get the full sets, because if you think you're going to end up buying more, it's going to be cheaper over the long haul than it is going to be buying per bottle. All this part up here is going to be purple because that's leather. I may end up actually entering Aruh'Ka. I don't know if I can enter them in different categories, then I'll try to enter her as well. But if they end up both having to go into large figure, then I might just have to hold off and enter her at some other show. We'll see. Okay, in the bottom of this, I'm thinning it out on the model. It's just a little water. Go. Now in her hand, on the box, there's a light source. So if you guys want, I can try to replicate that light source a little bit. We're gonna have to make some parts of it darker first. Oh, is it stretch time already? Okay. Oh my gosh, I love that. Where did you get that cat emote? Need it. All right, we're gonna stretch, everybody, because now we made a new thing to help everybody's backs out. Gonna take a stretch. Arms back. The weeaboo. Thank you so much for following. All right, I'm lifting my knees up a little bit. Nice. You just added the new stretch command. Yes. All right, we're gonna back. We try to stretch every hour or so. I think Artie Wolf's got me stretching every half hour sometimes. That's okay too. It's not bad for you to stretch every half hour. A little purple on her knee just because I think there's supposed to be some there from the box art. Yep, that looks good. Now, let's try to do this a little blue down here. Her whole arm's supposed to be a little bit darker as well, so I'm going to add a little purple to that. Things need to be dark in order for this to be light. Does that make sense? So we're going to actually add... We need a darker color. Let's just keep doing purple because that'll work. Smooth it in. Smooth it in. Yeah, I use the side of my brush. Don't forget my glutes. I'm not going to stretch my glutes on camera. Pirate Monkey Painting. Awesome. Everybody give him some hype. If you haven't followed Pirate Monkey Painting, he is probably one of the first painters that I met when I first started painting. Yeah, he's going to be at Adepticon with us. And so everybody, hello, welcome from Pirate Monkey. Hopefully you guys have had a good time with him. Guys, this is Tenere Yellow. I'm just going to use this for the center of my off-source lighting. Yeah, off-source lighting. But it's going to be actually source lighting right here. That is going to be the light source. Just flex one side and then the next while sat down. Okay, I'll do that. Good idea. Okay, this I'm tapping to create like a glow here. Centering it in her palm. Oops, did I just... Okay. It's already starting to look glowing. Or stippling, that's what it's called, stippling. It's a fine art term. And I've got a little bit of, you need a little bit of white in the middle of it. Skull Crusher, how are you? Super Sarah. Yep, I've been a hobby friend since the beginning. Yes, vice versa. We kind of both started at the same time. Look at this. A little bit of white. Right in the middle. Might be glowing enough. Let's see. Take a little bit more yellow to the sides. And a little bit of that same glow is going to go up her arm a little tiny bit. See how that yellow goes next to that purple and it highlights that? By the way, if anybody's joined us from, we're not actually giving away an art case. The bot's messed up. We're giving away a loot box of goodies from from my studio, like basically like a shelf clean. Gurkaloo, thank you so much for following. Welcome. That is a cool screen name. I'm highlighting this purple with this yellow. Again, it's to give us the impression that there's light on these bracelets. Just a little bit anyway. Alright, that looks good, I think. What do you guys think? Let's do that same yellow over here. When you have a glow, I want you to imagine an imaginary sphere all around and all of the things that are getting touched by the sphere. There's just a few things, right? Because by the time you get to the edge of the sphere, you're already, you're already almost off the sphere, almost complete. She showed us some of the loot, but there's still plenty of mysterious, possibly suspicious items. That is absolutely true. Yes, and there will be cat hair in the box as well. All right, guys. There's so much dust in the house right now. It's nuts. Okay, let's see. There's a little bit of purple back here on this horn. By making this arm more purple, it makes this brighter, you know? Now we're gonna go in with some, I think some of this color right here. This is Gobi brown. I'm gonna look at the box real quick. Yeah, there's some Gobi brown definitely on this. Actually, forget that. Let's do brown gray. This is such a beautiful color. Your pups would love the cat hair. Oh yeah, there's all kinds of goodies in that box. I guarantee that at least. And oh no. Did I just, where did that come from? Oh, over here. Well, just another excuse to use some Bondic. I'm gonna set this aside for now because I don't want to lose that. That way I can paint this whole thing. Anyway, this is like a bandage, some kind of wrapping around the staff. Magical shamanistic staff. A little bit of purple in there. You know, it's funny when I'm painting this, I think to myself, like, WWJD, what would Julio do? Bondic is life. Suspicious advertisement product requirement, JK Law. Yeah, you know, it's kind of funny that you say that because I would love to get sponsored by Bondic. I don't even need to be paid. I just want them to recognize me. I want my senpai to see me. I am not paid by Bondic to talk about them, but I will tell you what, I love them. Love. All right, so that color, this color is a Mojave white. And it's going over here. Pretty dang white if you ask me. Let's see. Especially next to that dark gray. That's okay. We're going to put some other colors on it here first. There's the gray brown. You know what I call gray brown? Taupe. Don't lose the piece. I know. I know. Why don't somebody remind me to put it back on before we end the stream? Otherwise, Amberden is right. I'll end up losing it. That would be bad. Technically, this is a commission from Scale75, so can't have that happen. This is going to be one of their show convention pieces. Scale75 US is going to be able to take this around to the different conventions so that other people will be able to see what the painted model looks like. And it will help them sell more models as well. Okay. It's now time to paint this staff, and I think, looking at it, there's no actual, here, there's this one, brown leather, that's what it is. Not as much as I left less after KDM sponsorship. Yeah, they're another one that I will paint with or without sponsorship. Absolutely, you guys know me really well. Yes, cats do enjoy peanuts and peck. You know, poor bear. He has been. We put him on kitty Prozac. Reminds me, Sophia needs to give him another pill. See, that color is way too dark, or way too pigmented. We need to add a little bit of the ink. Because this is one of those moments where you think, what would Julio do? He would get out some Inktense wood right there and a little bit of purple violet. You guys have either one of these. I want to show you how this looks. Let's see if this it's going to be real washed out. Put the light up a little bit. This is the Inktense violet and the Inktense wood together. Just a drop of that and a drop of that. And you mix those together. Oh, so pretty. It's just this gorgeous kind of purpley brown color. I'm going to use it. Get the palette off the... So I'm going to put that on there. Yeah. That's better. I hope I get more commissions from them too. They kind of need to make sure this one's good too. Yes. Hobo Jojo, welcome. Thank you so much for following. I did pass on the details of the Russian recaster to Kotal Ruddick. He was, you know, disappointed like anybody would be, but he was very grateful. He asked me to ask you guys, and Amberden, if you could grab the link of that recaster again, we'll go ahead and post it so that everybody can report him. He said, he asked me to ask my followers to report him, report the Russian recaster. The guy who's copying and stealing his work and selling it as his own, is doing it on eBay. And it's costing Kotal money, you know, because unfortunately people buy that stuff. They justify it. Alright, that looks good. Let's do it on here too. Just trying to get an even coat with this brown, and then we're going to go over it again with the inks. And I forgot to tell you guys, this brown is brown leather, Scale75 31. But back to your comment about hoping I get more commissions from them. I agree. I want more commissions from them as well, because I am very much digging this scale. I find it really easy to teach with. You guys seem to dig it also. Did you pill Bear Mike or Sophia? I just called my daughter Mike. Did you pill him? Attempt to pill him anyway. If it doesn't work, I'll help you later, but I want you to try it. He has an anxiety pill he's been taking. Tabletop Cat just started following. Welcome to the class. Thank you so much, Tabletop Cat. Welcome. Let's get some more of this brown wood painted. All nice and dark back here. Part of me is just kind of getting the paint on, and part of me is trying to be a little strategic with it and brush it on as if it were like overbrushed. Tabletop Cat. Russian or China is almost always recast. Yeah, for sure. I know, and it's so not cool. Yeah, don't support it. The price seems good, but it's not going to be so good when all of those independent artists like Carol stop making beautiful art for you to buy. Period. Because so many people are copying them. I used to belong to the ball jointed doll community, and those are made of resin as well, and they're also made by independent artists, and it drove a lot of them out of business. It also drove down the cost of the dolls on the secondhand market. Moss Goblin Stream, thank you so much for the follow and welcome. Yeah, you can send it to RazarVR, or you can send it to Artie Wolf. Both of them are mods. Getting all this tree branch goodness in here. There's some like little rings and stuff that I'm just painting right over, because it's gonna be easier to paint those after the fact. I have a feeling that Julio probably airbrushed this whole thing a couple times, because that's his style. He would have done that more. Sophia's gonna try to coax Bear to take his medicine, his anti-anxiety kitty Prozac. Looking good. Not me on my mobile, and the app doesn't like posting links. That's true. You can post it to me as well. Genuine says he sees loads of KDM recasts when he's checking on eBay. Yep. I avoid those like the plague. Because the worst thing about the Kingdom Death recasts is that it's very highly likely that they were stolen directly from Adam while they were being made in China. You know? It really sucks. Because they don't have the same copyright laws. Sort of, I guess art is for the people, by the people. I'm not 100% on that, but this is that beautiful taupe color. Taupe. Hope. There's just so much water in my brush right now. It is making it difficult for me to paint with. There we go. Did it work, Sophia? Well, you gotta try. All you gotta do. These are the bandages. Go. Alrighty, nice. Okay, I see something on her face that I have to stop and fix. This is undead flesh. And I'm gonna fix her lips. She's got like this kind of Amy Winehouse kind of sneer type thing going on. And her, like, she's got some kind of lipstick thing going on. The cat hair way. Wow, it's kind of amazing how quickly that changed it. Man. Looks good now. Like it. You know, this is one of those minis that just painted itself. And kind of crazy. Wah! I'm dropping things. Mix a little bit of this blue in here. There we go. That's better. So I have a question for you guys. If you, like, what is your favorite thing to see me paint? I mean, I know a lot of people are like anything, but what is, you guys like seeing me paint skin tones? What kind of model specifically do you enjoy? Or do you just like the variety? What's your take? I want to know. There we go, that's good. All right. I'm going to take my glasses off while you guys talk about that. Booty? There's no booty on this girl. Look at that. Not really. Oh, you like it when I paint that. I like that too. That's so funny. We get a swooty. I'm gonna for that booty. I'm just taking a little bit of this, what color is it? It's this color right here, this Mojave white. To get these little bandages up to the color that we need them to be. Yeah, I'm not so sure, like, I mean, how often I can paint that sort of thing, because with the new terms of service, I gotta be careful, keep it family friendly. But I think if we did it every once in a while, it might be okay. Get a follower. Rayless, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. There we go. You like the variety as you're not a player but more of a hobby painter, as it helps with your anxiety and ADHD and other issues. Yeah, Art Evolve. We have a lot in common in that. Absolutely. jealous that you can touch the model so much while painting. You're all oily and stuff and have to avoid touching. Yeah, I probably shouldn't. You know what? That reminds me. I do have a holder here that I can use. Let's do it. Let's put her on that. I think that's we didn't have her off this last time we had it. I think we painted her on it. There we go. Wrathcore holder activated. Revless. Oh my gosh, Revless. I feel like I've seen you in other channels. Do you follow other miniature painters? Because if so, that's really cool. Thank you and welcome. Always happy to have new followers, especially people who enjoy painting. You're preferring the larger scale figures that makes it. I agree. I like the large scale figures as well. And to be honest, that Kingdom Death Flower Witch was probably one of my highest rated YouTube videos ever that I've had, just because of the size. I think it has a lot to do with the size anyway. Plus, I guess it's a good video too. Would zone everything else and stuff. Yes, the Artival. I did the same thing. It's very meditative and you hyper focus. When you have ADD or ADHD, you can hyper focus on painting. I do that all the time. I'm adult undiagnosed. I'm pretty sure I have it because my daughter has it and she has been diagnosed, so 50-50 chance. The fact that I can jabber and paint is a good indicator. Like this. There's enough texture on these wraps that I can hit it with this paint and it'll catch it just right. I'm overdue for another basing tutorial. That's true. I missed somebody. Wait. Tabletop Cat says that they like the large scale as well. When you have space for more scenic minis, you'll probably buy larger ones. Right now, they're in little boxes. I hear you. All right, I feel like it's time to turn her over. I'm not quite done with the front though. I'm almost there. We're just gonna hit the tops of these little folds with the purple. Give the impression that they're being hit by some sort of light, because even in shadows are colored, right? Got here. This thing, I'm scared of painting that. That's gonna have its own OSL, and I'm not so great at painting glass. But we will give it a shot. If you'd like to see a couple streams on basing like I did with my monk. Ooh. Well, we can try. Sure, we can try. The monk was done like a resin thing, so that would be more challenging for sure. Okay, let's turn this over. I've got this ink over here. I'm going to take just a skosh. It turned really dark colors. I'm going to put just a little bit over here. Look at that. Boom. There we go. And we'll do a little bit on the bottom here. Give it some depth. Needed it. Everything is matte. I'm going to take this purple back up in here. Can you guys see that angle? Yeah, you can. Good. Night, almost Zab. Have a good night. Don't worry, if you won, I'll contact you. Anybody who entered the raffle, you don't have to be present. You can just win it. Alright, again, I'm going to paint areas that don't need to be on cam for a second because they are delicate areas. Trying to get these shadows up in here. Wicked Swooty. Okay. I am going to put some of this color here. This is the purple mixed with the brown. I'm going to put it back up in here in her hair. And actually I'm going to take her off of this so I can see it. Oh, we had a follow. The Collector. Thank you so much for following. Welcome. It's 1 a.m. Momo Chagli. Go ahead and don't forget to enter before you leave. If, like I said, if you win, I'll contact you. By having this ink, it's in the shadows of her hair, because the hair is a little bit on the greasy side. It's gonna, because the ink is shiny, it gives us depth. Look at that. Pow! By framing her face like that, giving it powerful depth. That's awesome. Just put a little bit more on the bottoms of these bags here. Flipped it. Alright, and then I'm going to flip this box over so I can look at her hair. All of this back here is going to be heavily shadowed as well. Try to look to see where the braids are intersecting. See where there's a nice thing that's going to have a shadow. That's where we get in there and touch with the ink. And then we'll not dry brush, but we'll overbrush it with a little bit of the brown. See that? Let's give us lots of depth. I'm going to make the ends of her braids a little darker. They're going to be capped off by these little golden clamps. It is 8 p.m. It's time for a stretch, guys. I think we need a stretch. Let me do a little bit more real quick. And then we'll do a cat stretch. All right, you guys ready? Ready to get out of your chair for a minute? Let that dry while we stretch. Is Genuine on? Hey, Genuine. Give me loot. Yes, go ahead and type gimme loot for the grab bag prize. It's just a box of odds and ends from my studio. That's basically the way to describe it. We're going to do a stretch. Everybody stand up. Stretch. Hug. Oh, I just popped my back. Wizard Elementaro, thank you for following. Little stretch. Slow movements. We'll come up with some kind of like regulated thing someday where we're all doing the same type of dealio. Now this is that taupe color. I'm just going to brush that over the top braids. That looks pretty. And a little bit of brown mixed in with that. A little bit of brown, a little bit of taupe. That's awesome. I love her hair. Now it's starting to feel real. I'm off cam? Oh, you know what? I'm not off cam. I'm gotta switch screens. Let's see. There we go. Haha. Switch cams. Thank you. My painting just reminded you need to finish sculpting that orc. Oh, Revless, yeah. Did you have an Instagram of that, Revless? Let's see. I need to look closely at this box art here. I think Dubai Brown. No, this is Arabic Shadow. On the box? Scale75 22. It's not, so I'm not going to use that. This one is. Gobi Brown is on the box. A little bit more dusty looking than the other browns. Like up here. Ooh, that's it. Look at that. Boom, boom. That's exactly what it needed. The Gobi Brown. It's taking away some of the shine from some of the braids, and it's leaving the depth there. Now we're going to add some purple back in. Just a little bit. So what's been new with you, Genuine? What have you been painting? I have been out of touch. I've been so busy with this move. Okay. So it looks to me like I need to mix up a little bit of flat black. Mix with this purple here. Because back here, all these braids are darker, but yeah, that's the color I needed. Look at this. Yes, yes, yes. All right, now this is the tricky part. We're just gonna use just the brown. I feel like there's an orange missing. Scale 75. Is this it? Nope. $14. Nope. Oh, I know what it is. Do a little bit of this red. And a little bit of this Aruh'Ka Sahara yellow. Sorry, this is Sahara yellow. Mix that together to make my orangey color. And mix a little bit of brown in that too. There we go. Look at that. That's my color. That's the thing about Julio. He will mix colors, which makes it like a limited palette, but it makes it hard to figure out like what did he do? All right, I'm gonna go in here. We're just gonna paint each little bit of braid that needs highlighting up here. Because I don't want it to look completely like I didn't do anything. Just the top. So now we're doing a little bit of light overbrushing. See how that just that little bit of highlighting pulls out individual braids. Now this is the part that's gonna make them better. We need to do the little clasps on them. I'm gonna start out with this Gobi brown. Finished up the Mountain Man. And the Necromunda Beast Man. Working on some more gangers. The White Speaker. I'm trying to get some stuff finished up as well as a few commissions on the way. Nice. That's great. Do you find it difficult to work on commissions when you're working full-time, Jan? Or is that just something that you fit in with your regular streaming? I'm just curious. Take glasses off. And she's got a few beads down here. And we're hitting him with this Dubai brown first in order to basically make a non-metallic gold out of it. I'm just looking for all of them, but there's not that many. There's only a couple. So next is the Sahara yellow. That is more of a goldy gold. You have a page, a Facebook page to the wraith you're sculpting? Awesome. The mini is resin, and you can see here this little bit broke off, so it's fragile as resin is. Now that being said, some of Scale75's is a mixture. Some of it is a little bit of white metal and a little bit of resin. And just between you and me, I like the ones that are just resin a little better. I don't really like mixing so much. There we go. The little details. When you hit it with the little details, that's when it really pops and looks like gold. Now this part is that very, very light pastel yellow here. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, let me look at chat. I don't want to miss too much. Not really. You really only do one commission per month as you don't overlap clients. That's good. Between streams and off streams, the painting they get done. Nice. I take 5 clients per month. Whether or not they do have many things or just a few things, I'll take a maximum of 5 clients. And I can usually still, it doesn't matter if I get a few things done or, you know, 3 things done. That's usually good. Emberton says you hate mixed media minis. The joints between the resins and the metal never seem to glue reliably, and I agree. And for that I have to say, Bondic. Bondic is life. Little details, yes. Hey, Bug King. How's it going? Let's do a little bit of this. Just a tiny bit of touch dots. Make it look reflective up here. That does look good. It's kind of crazy how effective that is. Starting to look awesome. Happy. Okay, check the box. I just noticed these little bird dudes on her shoulder. That's my technical term, is bird dude. Now I need glasses off again. Mixing resin and white metal is devil's work. Stupid 9 miles. Good, switching back off nights to days again. Oh, good. You'll be able to get to see me more during the day. Or is it during the night? Can't remember. By the way, Bug King, if you hadn't noticed, we're not giving away an art case. We're giving away a loot box of randomness from my studio. There's painted minis, there's unpainted minis, there's supplies, there's cool stuff, there's kind of what the heck is she thinking stuff. Like I said, it's a box of random that we're giving away, and so you can type the keyword gimme loot to enter. And like I said before, if you live outside the US, just help me out with some shipping if I'm going to send it to you. And that would be awesome. Trying to paint, they're like little bird skulls on her shoulder. See how I made that really nice and I'm going to take a tiny bit of white. Don't use white too much, but if you do use it close to the face, because it's going to draw the eye back to wherever you're looking. I need to actually go back and highlight my monk with just a little bit of lighter stuff on the face. See how that makes everything go back to her face? All this white around her face. Everything else should be sort of off-white and kind of taupe. There's that word again. Except this guy up here is going to have some white. Got some craziness going on. I'm going to use that Nacar. Send it out. There we go. Sometimes, so one of the things Julio told me is like when your paint starts getting a skin over the top of it, it's time to stop and get some more paint. And I agree, I think that might be the case in this spot right here. I don't know if you guys can see this here. Tough. Might have to finish painting the top of that skull off stream because that's hard to get on cam. Yay, okay. Let's look at chat. Ruby, hey Colonel Xander, how's it going? Did you got to give me loot? It is not. It is 8:29 or 8:28. We'll do the giveaway here soon enough. Well, we're gonna end a stream about 9 o'clock, which is coming up, and we'll do the giveaway right then, right around then. Did you guys see the giveaway that we did on Monday? I don't know if all of you guys saw it. Some of you guys work, but I'll show it to you. We painted this. This is Roland, the Red Panda, and it's from Red Panda Games, or Wander is the name of the board game that this goes with. You can go to redpandagames.com and get him. He's so cute. And this is another guy I'm going to paint eventually. This is a chameleon named John. He's John the Bard. Fantastic. Watching you and learning has led to this monstrosity. Oh, Colonel Xander, whisper that. Whisper that to Bug King, the Bug King, or to Rizar BR, or any of my mods, because I would like to see it. Rebel says, just an idea for a horror sculpt, the window licker. Oh yeah, that's funny. Johnny Utah, tier 2, 3 months in a row. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Hope that you've been enjoying your subscription time on my stream. Every little bit goes back to the stream. We go to pay for US shipping. We go to pay for some of the prize support, to be honest. Yeah, thank you so much. Recently Twitch put out some sort of weird email where they said to people like, hey, so-and-so, real talk. And I just want you to know that I did not have anything to do with that. Twitch sent that out on their own. And I would never pressure people to subscribe like that. Not that I necessarily feel like they are, but it could be taken that way. And it could actually have the opposite effect. I would not want anybody to feel like I expect, or, you know, I just don't do that at all. It's not my thing to mess with people and ask them to, you know, if you want to subscribe, I really, 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 really appreciate it. Definitely helps me, but, you know, I understand people need a month off sometimes. They got to pay some bills. They want to sub to their buddy. Whatever. It's totally cool. This community is what makes Twitch, not the subs. For me, anyway. shipping into the US is cheap. Shipping from the US is not. I know. And they just raised the prices recently. Did you know that? It wasn't by a ton, but it was like enough that it's like, really? Really? I gotta explain this to my international customer. I have a lot of international clients. So it's really frustrating when I try to come up with something standardized and then I can't because every so often they raise the price on me. This is nice, this little bone knife, and then we're gonna add some blue or some. There we go. All my blue dried up. Hold on one second. Let me put some more in here. This is Arctic blue, and I'm gonna add just a skosh of that purple to it. There we go. We get a desaturated purple over here with the little blue in it. Oh, that's not gonna work. That almost reads as white. Actually, it does. That looks better than the white that I had on there, actually. To tell you the truth. Skosh, technical term, yes. I like that word. Skosh, skosh. Oh, what was it? I was watching some comedian. Oh man, I wish I could remember the comedian's name. Anyway, he was talking about how his mother scrapbooks. And the funny thing is that I scrapbook. Imperator00, thank you so much for your subscription with Twitch Prime. That is awesome and amazing. So this guy was talking about scrapbooking. I scrapbook, and my daughter and we kind of have this weird accent that we use with each other. It's sort of a Midwestern thing where we're like, you know, you gotta have a scrapbook, and you have that in the Midwest. Up north especially, they flatten out their A's and they're like, it's not scrap, it's scrap, you know, like my dad, and go to Chicago. Revla says, I found out shipping to Uganda from Asia costs 2 times than to USA, and then you found that out at the post office. Wow. Okay. How much is a skosh? Is it like 1 brush amount or like a 0 brush amount? Skosh. I would say like it's like 1 drop. Skosh. That's my Midwest skosh. Shoshie is from the Scale75 Fantasy series of the 75 mil. I'm confused, Amberden. What do you mean? I missed something. Oh, the color maybe? That's probably true, yeah. Alright, I'm looking at her back. And there's lots of shadows on her back that I'm missing. I'm gonna have to go in here and try to represent them with, we gotta have some darker colors. Some black, some purple. Purple, little black. Oh yeah, that's it. Gotta have this dark color back here because we got that light on our hand. Let me look at the box. Yep. Kind of a little surreal back here. Hold on. Yeah, and then all of this stuff back here is not super green, it's just dark. The message was answering. Oh, okay. No problem. You're answering the Dragon Pup's question. Teviston, I love your emotes. How are you, Teviston? I'm going to add just, again, another skosh of a little bit of this red. And a little, just a tiny right here. And I need to get my green back, this part. There, just blend it, blend it, blend it. She's got a nice little highlight right here. See if I can, there we go. That swoop in the middle of her back. Amazon Japan shipping is still cheap. Oh, nice. I've had stuff shipped from Japan to the US. It's not terrible. It's, you know, it's not great, but it's not terrible. Let's see. Might need that green back. There we go. Blend it, blend it. Nice and smooth. There we go. There is a little bit of green. I need this green to pull back because I got it a little too desaturated now. Just playing video games and lurking. Aw. There we go. That's the color. Video games. That's something I don't do too much anymore, is play video games. I am still clean from World of Warcraft. 8 years actually. Actually 9 years in May, I believe. I think that's right. A little bit of that purple black that I was doing. We'll put it right over here. I think that this channel is just about due for some new music. If you guys could pick a genre of music for me to buy for the channel, gonna be, you know, original music, that way I own the copyrights. But if you like this genre right here is metal. But if you were to pick a genre, and not country, because that's not my genre, but if you were to pick something, what would you pick? Do you like the metal? Do you want something else? Some sort of house techno, maybe? What do you think? Maybe after Adepticon we can work on commissioning. Custom Anthems is my my video, or my producer, or whatever, he does my music. There's a little, see this line right here? We're gonna get that out right now with a little bit of this green and a little bit of this green and a little bit of this green. Chinese metal folk music. More metal. Electro swing, cool. I like that. Upbeat alternative. Like Bare Naked Ladies. Otherwise electro swing, which is upbeat and nice. Yep. Epic trailer music. Similar to something, you know, I have tried. You guys remember some of my earlier streams? I had sort of a trailer theme that was really intense, and we would remember that. Something similar to Two Steps from Hell or intermediate music. I am Chinese and I still don't know what they are singing. Nice. Having a small variety in music would be good. Yeah. Mongolian throat singing. I don't think so, Bug King. Nice. Some of you guys like that idea. Alright, where's the green? We're gonna put some purple in it. There we go. That's better. Smooth it out. More purple, more purple. Mongolian throat singing. That's hard, isn't it? Isn't there like only a few people that can actually do that? Or is that... I don't know. There we go. Blended. Mellow jazz. I think people will go to sleep if I have mellow jazz because my voice is already kind of soothing. I know I might go to sleep if there's mellow jazz. I love it though. I like my favorite kind of I like upbeat stuff too. I think that would probably work pretty well for the channel as well. It would be unique, that's for sure. I have no idea, Shoshie. It's something wild sounding stuff, that's true. See that little touch of red. Again, it makes her seem like she has blood. It just makes it seem right. That's where the capillaries are close to the skin. That's okay. So did you guys hear me? That's why the skin tones look so good to you, because there's just that tiny bit of hint of red that makes her look humanoid. Because when you just have the flat green, there's something off about it, right? You pop in that pink, that little bit of red, and boom, that's what you guys are liking. I just don't think about it because I do it all the time. But I just realized that. Mongolian throat singing with the Chinese metal is all the rage now, which is why I don't have any idea what they're singing. It just sounds badass. Bug King says I did. I'm going to have to take it down, re-record a voiceover, speech sections, and post it. Okay. Try not to get a crunchy line right there. That seems too red, and I will wipe half of it off. Okay. Getting there. AV6 Scott, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. 2 months in a row. You are amazing. Thank you so much. I'm trying to find my purple that I lost. Here we go. This is it. Brain Eater Azure. It's a great color. AV6. Is Nikki going to be on a while? Does she want to be hosted? I would love that. She's still trying to make partner, isn't she? We would absolutely love to help Nikki. Yes. Nikki. Oh, Nikki's already over here. Did you finish your stream? Nope, she's hosting me. Oh. Thank you. Whoa, raiding with the party. Thank you, Nikki. Hello, everybody from Nikki's channel. guys are awesome. Are you doing well getting toward partner? Nikki Coles just subscribed for 3 months. Thank you. Awesome. You guys are awesome. I cannot wait to meet you at Adepticon. Good, good, good. I'm excited. It's gonna be a really amazing time. By the way, anybody who's just joined the channel, you have to be a follower, but we're doing a giveaway of a kind of a loot box from my studio. We're in the process of a move, and so that means that I'm giving away goodies from the studio. Goodies is I guess that would be, you know, depends on what your idea of a goodie is, but I think a lot of people here agreed that a lot of the stuff in the box was cool. Am I right? There's her blade. It's gonna be good enough. Sometimes things are just not perfect, but they're good enough. It's funny because this isn't white that I'm using on there. That's actually a little bit of blue. Wolf 164D0. Thank you so much for the follow and welcome. Are you going to enter the raffle? Red Robin. Yes, we have to go to Red Robin. Yeah, I'll make a video when we go to Red Robin, have bottomless chips and bottomless soda for sure. So psyched. Red Robin. Yum. Alright, this model is gradually getting there. I'm scared to paint this bottle right here. This one's supposed to have a glow. So she wants to take Flick and Nikki and everyone to Red Robin. That is true. Because I think it's like such an American place that all the decor is like kind of like Americana. Bungaloose Rex. That's an awesome name. Thank you so much. And Gimba and Chomp Chomp. Thank you so much for the cheer. Gimba and Chomp Chomp. Yay. Type gimme loot. Yay. Red Robin needs to open in Malaysia. Yes. East side of Malaysia. I think that you would love it. You get bottomless fries. You get the choice between... I'm like a Red Robin commercial. Mike doesn't understand. He's like... She gets excited about Red Robin. She never gets excited about any place like that. But she gets excited about it. And I'm like, yes. Alright. What else? I need to paint. There's a little coin over here. I'm gonna mix some of this red with this yellow over here. There we go. That's better. Apparently that yellow was not the right yellow. This is the right yellow. We gotta mix this with red to make my orange. Bottomless fries. Yes. So sweet potato, regular, or garlic parmesan, and the garlic parmesan is why I like it so much, because those are really, really super yummy. The other reason why I'm a big fan of Red Robin is because they have a lot of gluten-free things, and they'll pretty much make your fries gluten-free if you need them to be. And that's just, that doesn't happen very much, you know. That orange, that looks really good on that bag right there. Boom, 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 boom. I like that color a lot. Okay, so this is the Iroko. No, sorry, this is the hair yellow. The hair yellow for this little coin. This little girl is covered in details. That already looks metal, doesn't it? Isn't that funny? And I'm trying to see. Okay, so that's a bird skull, so that doesn't need to be orange. In-N-Out is not on the East Coast yet. And I don't think we have In-N-Out Burger. In-N-Out Burger is really good. It's not as good as Red Robin, but it's really good. Five Guys is really, really, really good. Five Guys is outside of the USA because the UK has Five Guys. Five Guys is really good. Again, not as good as Red Robin. I would say Red Robin is like gourmet Five Guys to me. It's like gourmet. It's really, really super good. Gonna get some of these feathers right here. A little bit of purple even. A little more red. Ah, that's good. I like that. Whew. Dropped my brush. I think we're getting ready. Blasphemy. Five Guys gives you so much fries, so that's another. I do like them. They are probably my second favorite place. Here's the coin. I'm gonna put just this little bit of ink. Ugh, too much. A little bit. There we go. Yeah, that looks good, and I can paint a little bit of this yellow over here. Perfect. And there's a little dot right there. And the rest is all purple. All this up here. Kind of smooth it out. There we go. Okay. Want to see the base that I got for her? So this is the base. Let's put it back. This beautiful plinth with this, you know, I don't know if that's burl or what, but maybe Bug King knows. She's going to be stepping up. Get her off her toe. Going to be stepping up onto the base. I missed it. Leonid Lopez, thank you so much. Welcome. White Castle is not my favorite, I have to say. How's that look? Is that okay? It isn't burled maple, but it looks like normal maple and bark. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So I'm gonna mount her up on that, and then have like little tiny pieces of moss and stuff growing around. You know, I'm just gonna keep it simple. You know, I think it's gonna look better that way, and not have the base overpower the figure. Shall we do the drawing? Let's do the drawing, guys. We will do the drawing. You can look at her. See. Gonna cast a spell on everybody. Must say these days I like restaurants that use carpets or something to soak up noise. I agree. Yeah. Awesome YouTube. You know, Revless, Hooters is actually really family friendly. I mean, the uniforms are very small, but they're, you know, everything's covered up. But when Sophia was little, it was a great place. I could take her, that she could be as loud as she wanted to be and nobody noticed, because it's just a very loud, noisy bar type place. And then they even gave their food on a frisbee. Like, that's pretty kid friendly. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do the raffle and see who won. Congratulations, Wraith Copy. Wraith Copy. If you live in the United States, I will be shipping this to you. And if you don't live in the United States, you just go ahead and whisper me and we'll figure out shipping. Because I do ask that the non-US people help me out. But I'll be sending you the box of goodies. The goodie box. Just go ahead and if Wraith Copy is online right now, just whisper me. We'll figure it out. Yeah, lots of hype, guys. I'm gonna see who else is online right now. Let's see here. Take a quick look. We're gonna find somebody to host, and don't forget, today is my probably last stream until after Adepticon, because I need the extra time to go and to you know, work on my missions and everything. The fancy unicorn is on. I don't know if she's going to be quitting soon, but let's raid her quick so she can get some people. Whisper me. I'll tell you what, I'll whisper you right now. And that way you'll see it pop up. There, now you can whisper me back. See that? Alright, raid guys, we're gonna type. Did I do it? Yep, it did it. Okay, type Mad Love from Shoshie's Minis. And then we're gonna spam her chat. Okay, type. You can copy and copy that. You're in Australia. That's awesome.